Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. With me now is Mr. Tom Odle. And I know a lot of people probably know this, but he is the son of the legendary Mr. Odle, the founder of Superior Livestock. And it's good to see you this morning.
Lander, it's good to see you, and it's good to be here. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Let's talk about how long you have been with Superior.
You know, I've been with Superior for 25 years as a representative. It started kind of when I was starting to get out of college, and so we were kind of on the ground floor of it all and been involved. I've been fortunate enough to be able to do every job that the company offers, from accounts receivable to filming to editing to you name it. I've been able to do it. So
good. And I know you've probably been on Sunrise, maybe one or two times?
This is, I think, my third time, so I'm pretty nervous right now.
I can tell that you're pretty nervous. Well, we haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to?
You know, just kind of chasing the kids around right now. I've got 4 kids. I've got my 2 oldest daughters are down at Shawnee at the high school rodeo right now, and then my 2 youngest are here with me, and, you know, just kind of chasing kids around and taking care of the home front.
Good. Let's talk about what you have to offer this week.
Oh, I tell you what, I love the steamboat sale just because I get a chance to offer some of the best cattle in the country, and a couple of them are your old friends. You know, we've got the Birchfield Red Angus coming out of Cody, Nebraska, and then we've got that pocket of Red Angus with Bradbury and Price and Hanks and Blau and all those guys coming out of that Byers region, and then we've got a lot of good Black Angus cattle. So, you know, we're just really, really fortunate to offer the quality of cattle that we have on this auction.
Well, I like that Byers region because that's where I'm from. So thank you for that.
Absolutely. I knew that. I knew that'd bring back some good home to you. So,
I know you're big in value-added programs. Talk about those.
You know, the value-added programs, I think, are just showing that you have that extra care about what you're doing. And I think any of the value-added programs that fit your program, I think you need to try to do. You know, if you're not a guy that can wean those cattle and you can't put that 1.5 pounds a day on them, we don't advise weaning them. But you've got to have your shots. You can go natural. There's a lot of different thoughts where you need to go. But the main thing about the value-added program is do what fits your program and do what your representative has been able to get along with. Everybody's different, but you've got to do some of them.
What are some of the ones that your customers have been seeing premiums on?
You know, our biggest premium, number one, and you can't take it away from me, and that's a shop program. You've got to have a great shop program. You've got to try to get your genetics lined up so you're using one type of bull battery, whether it's Red Angus, Black Angus, or whatever it might be. You need to use one type of bull batteries, and if I had to pick those 2 things, that's what I'd look at. Yeah, there's a lot of your NHTCs and your naturals and things like that. The yearling market, number one right now, is a natural deal. If you have natural yearlings, you've kind of got a corner on the market.
And I know you've been coming to Steamboat for a long time. Briefly tell me, and keep it PG, what your favorite memory of Steamboat is.
Well, you guys hit me up on this earlier, and, you know, I went back and thought about a lot of things. Then I had to kind of draw that line of where I could talk about what I couldn't talk about. And as we were talking earlier, a lot of our memories have been made at the sales, but a lot of our memories are what we get to do after the sale. And we go golfing as much as we can, and we really enjoy that. And we brought one of those Flatlanders up from Texas, and I guess it was, I think it's 3 years ago, and we got on one of those side hills, and that poor Ty D. Cordova rolled that golf cart right over on its roof, and we had to get him out from underneath it, and it was a lot of fun. And so, like I said, we've had a lot of our memories have come at those places, and it just, if you haven't had an opportunity to come to Steamboat, you need to come to Steamboat. And I've got some first-time customers making it to Steamboat, and then I've got some customers that have been with me for, oh gosh, 10, 15 years and never been here. So they're going to show up. One of the customers I do want to talk about, though, that are going to be here is the Warboys family, and they're going to bring the whole clan up here, and this is going to be their 30th year on the video. So they're one of our first customers, and there's a lot of other customers out there like that. And so anyway, it's been good.
Well, good. Well, we're excited to see him. Well, thank you for joining me this morning. And, folks, when we come back, World Champion Auctioneer Ralph Wade. Stay with us.